Oh, my goodness. Yes, Mike.
Good morning, Howard.
All right.
Hey, so obviously you've probably seen the allegations that Bill O'Reilly has been beating his wife, and I want to know, do you think that Fox News will take any action against him if that's true?
Well, first of all, I have mixed feelings about this story. I read it in the Daily News. I'm going to tell you, a lot of lawyers, they're such scumbags that what they do to a guy, and again, I have no interest in defending Bill O'Reilly. If the allegations are true, he's a scumbag. But here's the thing they do. They want something from a guy, and if he's prominent or they have, if he has something of a name or a reputation, they begin with threats.
I assume he's getting a divorce?
He is divorced. I guess he kept it so on the down low that I didn't know he was divorced. I thought he was a married guy who lived on Long Island. And I see him at parties once in a while, and I was always wondering, like, where's this guy's wife? So I guess he's divorced, and they've got a child, and he...
Is this some kind of a custody battle or a financial settlement battle?
Yeah, well, I don't think it was about the financial settlement. I think it was about custody or something, and somehow it came out that the wife accused him of grabbing her by the neck and dragging her down the steps, if I have that right in the paper. Now, I will tell you that there are so many ruthless scumbag lawyers. You know, we have so many law schools in this country that a lot of them get out of law school and they're expecting to make at least $100,000 a year, and they get out and they get a job for about $30,000 and they go, what the fuck? I went to law school. And unless you go to Yale Law or Harvard Law, the jobs are, maybe Stanford, but the jobs are not sort of lined up for you. The world is not your oyster, as many lawyers will tell you. Many honest lawyers will tell you. And by the way, this is not to disparage an entire community of lawyers, but there are some that are so despicable that what they do is they get a hold of their client and they say, listen, let's go to the newspaper. We'll threaten them first, and we'll get what we want, because we're going to call him either a deadbeat dad or we're going to call... They have their tactics. And if you're a good guy and you're playing by the rules, they don't give a fuck. So I hesitate in these kinds of matters to go on the air and say, boy, oh boy, Bill O'Reilly's a real scumbag because his wife says this and that and the other.
Were the police ever called in these situations?
I didn't see any reference to police being called. I don't see any. That's why I look at this report and I go, is it really fair to Bill O'Reilly or any guy or any woman when these lawyers, listen, I met a guy once. This guy was a bit dishonest. Let's put it that way. I knew him.
Is this a real person?
Real person.
A lawyer?
No, just a regular
guy.
A regular guy. He says to me, there's an ice patch out in front of this doctor's office. I said, yeah. He goes, my lawyer told me to take a picture of it and say I fell and I can get a couple of bucks. And I blew my stack. I never talked to the guy again. I said, you got to fucking be kidding. Some hardworking doctor, went to medical school. He's trying to help people. You're going to fuck him over because there's a patch of ice, you cocksucker. You didn't even fucking fall. There's so many, that's why when I read this Al Sharpton story, the daughter, and, she's out hiking when she supposedly sprained her ankle. Maybe she sprained her ankle or not, but she's out the next day. People are looking for paydays. And the lawyers, well, listen, I don't know the girl, but it sure seems pretty bad. This Bill O'Reilly story, I don't know if it's true or not, so I don't want to disparage the guy. If he did drag his wife by the throat, he can go fuck himself, and don't bother saying hello to me at some party. But if he didn't, I feel bad for him, because it wouldn't be the first time a lawyer just threw some shit out there, anonymous sources, this, that, the other thing. You understand? So
well,
I don't know.
Supposedly saw it too, Howard. The daughter claimed that she's seen it. She saw the event happen.
Right. Well, the daughter.
Well,
you don't know what a kid is put up to. You just don't know. Maybe O'Reilly tries to be a good dad and sometimes be a disciplinarian by saying, hey, you can do this, you can't do that. He might not be the fun guy in the relationship, and he's trying to set limits. And then all of a sudden, well, the lawyer, hey, you could tell him that your dad did that. You don't know. You just don't fucking know. And why weren't police called? I don't know.
I would just like everyone to keep their lives straight so we can tell
who's the
good guy and a bad guy.
Well, you're in for a big disappointment. Although we do know Hosier wants to meet you. He seems like a good guy, Robin. I approve.
Howard, it's just like with Bill Cosby, though. If you're going to go out and be the moral authority and tell everybody else how they should live there, you can't have all these deep, dark secrets.
No, you can't. And Bill Cosby is out of his fucking mind with that. interview he gave to Good Morning America. I don't know what that was, but there it is. Okay, look, so I don't know how to respond to that. If it's true, he's a scumbag. If it isn't true, I feel bad that he's getting set up.
Well, I appreciate what this young man is saying.
Yes.
Bill O'Reilly tells everyone else how to live their lives. He should be better at picking who he's living his life with.
All right.
You wouldn't have these problems.
Fair enough, Bill. Do that. Now, if the allegations are true and the wife...
Forget the allegations that you're in a mess like this.
All right.
You chose it.
Yeah, well, listen, you don't always know who you're going to be with.
Well,
matters of love are difficult.
It's just like
you've been through a few winners yourself.
David Crosby said.
You've been through with a few winners yourself.
You've never heard a thing.
Well, I've heard things. I heard about San Francisco.
Oh, please. I told you that.
It was practically a rape. I mean, you raped that guy. Oh, look.
You're so silly. David Crosby said it yesterday. It's the inside that counts. Look to see if somebody's home.
All right, but anyway, again, I don't know how to comment. But if it is true, yes, he should be fired by Fox News. How's that?
Do you think they would actually take action?
No, he's a cash cow. They won't take action. Thank you.
I thought so. Love you, Howard.
Love you.
Yeah, you think Fox has standards?
I do. Look at the women they hire. They have a high fucking standard, higher standard I've ever seen in television.
I meant standards of morality.
Yeah, they know how to pick women. That's all I know. Jesus Christ! I'm watching the five. That lawyer, the Guilfoyle woman, and the blonde Dana Perino, and then you got the two girls in the morning who do the lead up to Fox and Friends, and it's dizzying. I mean, and then at night they got that.
Put, on we're next door to the Fox building.
Yeah.
And now they have all their pictures.
Yeah.
Out there on the street.
There were 3 car accidents this morning. I would love to have the girls of Fox beauty pageant. I'm putting it out there.
I thought we were doing brackets.
I did the brackets. Who won the brackets? I forget.
I think. I forget who I picked. Hold on.
He's very wrapped up in his girls.
I picked
you like that weather girl.
Maria
Weather
Molina.
girl.